Hey everybody, it's Lynn from A Bit of Birdsong. I'm in my new workspace. This is my very first video in here. It is raining like crazy. This place feels a lot like Paper Town. I'm surrounded by metal. This is like Paper Town, but it's a lot bigger and it's a lot better in my opinion. I am doing my Sunday video where I usually catch up. We're gonna call this the Sunday sessions. I'm tying up loose ends at the end of the week and I'm so glad to be able to get on here and do a video. I'm very, very behind in the Maximalist daily journal. I have been saving things to go in here, but I have not journaled in days because I have been frantically moving things to my new place. So it looks like I'm very behind. Here is March 31st, 2026. So I'm gonna have to get busy and extend a few of these pages and glue down the things that I have. I'm not gonna obsess about getting everything just right because life happens, and I do have some little notes and some things that I saved to go in here. So I think it will be pretty quick to get this done. Okay, I took a little bit of time and caught up my journal, this wonderful maximalist style daily journal. It's the first time I've done one with this much stuff in it every day. And where did we leave off? I hope I didn't make any mistakes as far as my numbers and stuff. March 31st, well then Wednesday, April 1st is the day I rented this space to move into. And I have a little bit of information in here about just where it is and my contract and all that stuff. So I'm gonna leave that in there. I feel so free and happy. Rented a unit at a storage facility for my art business. I love it here. I have no complaints. I didn't put as much detail as I normally do, but I did glue in some labels. There is a little tomato label from where I planted seeds and they've started to sprout. Spent all day moving to new workshop, came home to tune into Possum Patty's live. She added me to her treehouse journal, which was so fun. In fact, let me put a big heart here, or well, it's kind of a little heart. This is so funny. I do not smoke. I smoked for a little bit in high school, so I mean, we're talking decades and decades, and I didn't really, sometimes you smoke in high school just to try to be cool. I grew up and we had a smoking section at the high school. This is an herbal cigarette from an herbalist I know, and I did a little bit of a apprenticeship under her. I didn't get to finish it. That was in my marriage that was really difficult, and seems like I never got to finish anything that I started. But I probably smoke one of these. It would average out to be once every 2 years, or 3 years, or 4 years, or 5 years. Honestly, I had not smoked one since I did the apprenticeship, and it's not something. I don't think it's good for you to smoke anything, honestly, but I love studying herbs, and for some reason, I was just in the mood to buy some of this, and I rolled one up and sent a picture to my sister. My sister and I, neither one of us smoke, and we have this deal between us. If we make it to, I can't remember how old we decided, 90, 80 or 90, we're gonna go skydiving and get a tattoo and smoke a cigarette. So she got a kick out of that. Let's see. Here's Saturday's entry. I love the way this food label from the Zatarain's yellow rice fits in with the colors here. And then here's today. Oh, I need to write the temperature. I do know the temperature. I went to the door and checked. Let's get a piece of this bright paper. I have some scrap paper over to the side that I can use to put in dates and stuff like that. And we don't need this whole thing. So at 6:30 p.m., it is 66 degrees. And I'm gonna put rain. So we are gonna say we're caught up on that. I do have a couple of things that I wanna show you. I love to go over to Rare Earth Beads, which is here in Durham, and I have like a rewards, you know, the phone number with them so that you earn points or whatever, and you get the chance to win something. They send out birthday coupons. I didn't redeem mine last year. I ran out of time and forgot to do it. This year I went in, and it happened also that they were having this Easter egg hunt for Easter. So I won a free bracelet, and this is onyx. I won this with the Easter egg that I found. This, I've got glue all over my fingers. I love this. It is a fluorite moon. I saw this the last time I was there, and I didn't get it. But this time, since I had the $10 coupon, I got this, and I got this string of jade. I want to put these beads on the strings on my face journal, the gesso and junk mail journal. I think it'll be okay. I know that the cover is more of an actual red, and it's not that I'm trying to make things matchy-matchy. This was 50% off. It was originally $20.95 for this string. So at 50% off, that would make it like $10.50. And again, I had my birthday coupon. I also got a tiny little piece, let me grab it, of this green opal. And it's just so pretty. It's so smooth. It's almost like a little worry stone. I have a lot of stones around my house and in here, and I just think they're so pretty. I like to wrap them and make necklaces with them. I got Jason one too though, because he loves opal. So this is a green opal. I hope that's what I said the first time. I'm kind of tired from moving furniture and art supplies. So we've got those. Let's see, I showed you those, the stickers that I found. Oh, I did find some beautiful scrapbook paper at the Scrap Exchange. All of these gorgeous roses. I don't know the brand on this. I don't see it on here. I'm wondering if it's Stampin' Up, but I'm not sure. You might recognize it. Anyway, I thought that was really pretty. Oh, I think this turned out really pretty. I went ahead and put the jade beads on here, and I really like the way they look. I was afraid it might clash. When I got in the store, and I'm terrible about things like this, I can't remember exactly what something looks like unless I'm looking at it. And I was remembering this being more of a true red, but I think this is lovely. And oh my goodness, I just really love this so much, and they feel so good. These are really nice beads. Rare Earth Beads is another treasure in Durham. I love to go visit. And I wrote beads on spine or jade from Rare Earth Beads, April 4th, 2026. That's the day that I bought these. I think I will go ahead and stamp birdsong on this. I haven't done that yet. I'm not going to do it in this video, but do you want a tour of my new workshop? I'm definitely planning on showing it, but I think there's a tendency to want to show something when you have it just right. But I thought you might be interested in seeing where it is now at this point. I do think I'm probably going to try to go ahead and show it. I'm really excited about it. Paper Town, of course, was my freestanding workshop in the backyard. I have battle scars from this weekend. That's like a bruise / blood blister where I pinched my arm inside of a table that has a leaf that folds. That did not feel good, but it wasn't as bad as you might expect. It just happened so fast. Anyway, what was I saying? Paper Town, of course, was my freestanding workshop, and I loved it so much, but it had drawbacks. It was very, very hard to heat and cool, and I would say 5 months out of the year, I was not able to use it comfortably. It's also very old. I'm sure it would not meet code right now if it was built today, but it's old. So it needs some attention in the electrical department. And then the paper hamlet is the dining room. Now the dining room is back to being a dining room, and I was so happy in there. I moved all of my art supplies into there and called it the paper hamlet. Jason thought of that. Well, it's basically still the paper hamlet because I am going to only work at the hutch. That it's always been sort of a desk slash art hutch. That's all it's ever been. Even before I moved in. So I'm gonna continue to use that and just keep everything confined to that one area. What really started getting to me was worrying about the cats getting into everything. I do not want to send out orders with cat hair. I don't want to have to worry about what the cats are doing with everything. I love spending time with the cats, and I still sit in that room. That's where I do my editing. I check YouTube comments. That's where I watch the videos that I watch on YouTube. That's where I do business correspondence. That's where I do my taxes. So I'm in that room quite a bit. It's still the paper hamlet. But now I have this 10 by 15 storage unit that I'm able to work in. And we are calling it the metal nest because it is all decked out like a little nest in here, but it's metal for sure. And at first I was put off by thinking about being in something metal, but I love it. And I'll talk more about it when I do that video. But anyway, I haven't added any more faces, but I'm getting very close to calling this, oh, I love her. I'm getting very close to calling this done. And that's why I went ahead and put the beads on it. I didn't want to put them on until I was close to the end. I try to tie the beads, you know, down on the string a little bit and then just pull them up when I'm working, but I didn't want the beads messed up. I've been using a lot of water with this, so anyway, I thought it was time. Well, I'm gonna stop this video because I want to move on and work on the Hillside Heart Prompts. I think Caroline has a video out for that, and I love to do that as soon as that comes out. She is such an inspiration. I just love that she makes that available. Well, thank you so much for watching. I'm signing off from the Metal Nest, and please remember to give the video a thumbs up if you like it, and subscribe if you haven't already. I would greatly appreciate it. And share this content on social media. It helps the channel grow. Thank you so much for watching. I'll be back soon, and bye for now.